The new occupiers of the British embassy in Kabul can't understand why the diplomats have left and not returned. The Taliban guards are happy to be here and insist they're just maintaining security. The Taliban fighters who escorted us say they've not touched anything. But scattered personal possessions seem to suggest otherwise. Amongst them a British regimental flag, a symbol of the thousands of soldiers who once fought here. A flak jacket's been slung over a gate which used to safeguard staff, and a food storeroom seems to have been ransacked. But the Taliban still issued this astonishing invitation to the British. Whenever they want.
We welcome them and we want to have normal relations with them, and our senior officials also want this, to repair and build good relations with them again, and for the embassies to reopen.
But in the nearby Canadian embassy grounds, where they found bags and bags of empty bottles of alcohol, the Taliban seemed less inviting.
They must have had a lot of money to drink this much. They used to eat good food, get drunk, and then have sex with each other.
A curious tortoise was still wandering around the Canadian embassy grounds, and the Taliban aren't quite sure what to do with him. Here too there were signs of ransacking or looting. Amidst complaints, they've been unfairly judged.
Where is your help and support? Instead, you're always shouting we're terrorists. Come and see the Taliban government and compare us to the previous one. Analyse their security and then look at ours. Come and start your work again. No one will hurt you. It's diplomatic relations and it's the right of every country. You must do it and we must do it.
The front of the American embassy is freshly painted with Taliban slogans now, and one of the first edicts issued by the new acting government was designed to exert more control, banning protests of dissent unless permission's been granted. 2 Afghan journalists who filmed demonstrations by women demanding rights showed us their badly bruised bodies after they were arrested and beaten for covering what was deemed illegal. They were held separately for 4 hours and say around 10 men attacked them with cables, but insist this won't stop them reporting. Has this put you off reporting? Has this frightened you too much?
No, this won't stop me, because it's my profession and I will continue. I won't stop. I'm informing people what's happening and no one will stop us from doing this.
It is possible I'll be killed next time, because the Taliban don't have mercy on journalists, on children, women, on anyone. They just do what they want. They only know how to kill and hit.
But it's Taliban flags on the streets and Taliban fighters enforcing the rules, and no one is stopping them. And while there's so much uncertainty, there's still a scramble to get out of the country. Several hundred boarded the first international plane to take passengers out of Afghanistan since the American and other foreign forces left at the end of August. Not everyone is convinced by the Taliban reassurances of safety. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Kabul.